The room reeked of arrogance. Her laughter, the same sound that once melted my defenses, now scraped against my bones like a dull blade. She leaned into him, her new boyfriend, wearing the same perfume I bought her last winter. He whispered something. She smirked. "You'll get nothing from my dead father," she said, loud enough for the room to hear. The lawyer's pen froze mid-air. His hand trembled as he adjusted his glasses and stared straight at me. His lips parted and a faint whisper escaped. "Dear God, is that really him?" The air shifted. Every gaze in the room turned toward me, some confused, others uneasy. I didn't move, didn't blink. Silence swallowed their laughter. They had no idea who I was anymore. Not after what I'd done. Not after what I'd become. It started a year ago, with a text I wasn't supposed to see. A message flashing briefly on her phone while she showered. "Can't wait to see you again, beautiful." He still suspects nothing? I stared at it too long. The steam from the bathroom filled the room. I remember her humming, unaware that something in me had fractured. At first, I dismissed it, told myself it was harmless, a joke, a wrong number. But denial is just the body's way of buying time for the soul to bleed. I began noticing the small things, the faint cologne that wasn't mine, the late nights, the lies wrapped in tenderness, the way she'd touch me without looking at me. When her father died, a man who despised me from the start, she didn't cry. She smiled in the mirror that night. I saw it. That's when I knew. There was more to this than infidelity. There was inheritance and manipulation. A perfect performance, except she'd forgotten who she was playing against. I played the fool for months, smiling, nodding, letting her believe I was broken. I watched from the corners of rooms, recording, collecting, listening. Her new friend was her father's legal advisor. Clever, dangerous. The kind of man who loved power almost as much as she loved pretending to have none. They thought they had me cornered, financially, emotionally, legally. So I disappeared from their world, quietly. While she mocked my failure, I rebuilt what her father had destroyed, bought his silent debts, acquired his dying company under another name. Piece by piece, I took back everything they'd buried me under. Every lie she told became leverage. Every secret she whispered became currency. I didn't confront her. I didn't need to. I wanted her comfortable, arrogant, predictable. By the time the will reading was scheduled, I had already rewritten my place in their world. The lawyer's hand trembled as he opened the file. He glanced at me again, then at her. His face turned ghostly white. "According to Mr. Vance's revised testament," he began, voice cracking, "the entirety of his estate, assets, and holdings were transferred posthumously to Mr. Nathan Hale, the legal owner of Vance Holdings Incorporated." She laughed, thinking it was some mistake. "Who the hell is Nathan Hale?" she snapped. The lawyer turned the document toward her. My signature, clean, deliberate, rested beside her father's. Her face drained of color. She turned to me. That's when I spoke for the first time. "You should remember your husband's middle name." Silence. Her boyfriend's jaw tightened. The lawyer avoided her gaze. I leaned back, watching her world collapse one truth at a time. She tried to speak, but nothing came out. I stood, slow and steady. "You both played the long game," I said. "So did I." I slid a small envelope across the table. Inside, proof of everything. The affair, the financial fraud, the secret accounts. Her boyfriend reached for it, hands shaking. I stopped him with a look. "That's addressed to the board," I said calmly. "They'll receive their copies in an hour." Her face twisted, rage, fear, disbelief. all of it useless now. I leaned closer, voice barely above a whisper. You were right about one thing. I'll get nothing from your father. I paused. I took it all from you instead. Then I left. Outside, the air was sharp, clean. I could still hear her voice echoing through the corridor, broken, begging, meaningless. It didn't move me. You don't feel sympathy for the storm after it's destroyed your home. The car door shut. The sound was final. For the first time in years, my reflection in the rearview mirror didn't look hollow. It looked precise. I drove away from the will reading without looking back. Revenge wasn't loud. It was quiet, methodical, like the closing of a door that should have been shut long ago. And as the gates disappeared behind me, one thought lingered, cold, certain, and unshakable. She buried me once. I made sure she stayed there instead.